Hello everybody, welcome to episode 9 of the Max Cape Speedrun series. My name is JCW, and back in 2020 I completed a long-term goal of mine, 200 mil in all non-combat skills on a level 3. 2 years later, I decided to jump back into the skilling scene, where I created this account, with the goal of maxing in the shortest playtime possible. Of course, being a main account, there are no restrictions. All I have to do is move my cursor and click while my experience goes up. Throughout the series, I am showing weekly updates with all the methods I am using, meaning no secret methods. On the left, you guys can see my stats from last week. I spent the week doing artifacts, meaning training thieving and either herbler or fire making along with it. If you remember near the end of the episode, I mentioned how I wanted to be 99 fire making around the same time as thieving. Unfortunately, that did not look as promising as I wanted it to be. Here I am already just about to hit 97 fire making, and geez, if you look, I'm already a quarter of the way to 99 thieving. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm worried, as I'm sure I can find other stuff to fire make during, but I mean at the end of the day, this is a 1,000 hour speed run, so I'm not expecting perfection on my first run, and it wouldn't be the end of the world if I have to GE fire make for 1 hour. Yo guys, thank you for subscribing. I'm now at 13.4k, so I'm kind of close to 15. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, it will make you a king and it will make me happy. For the kings already subbed, thank you, and don't forget to like and comment. Here I am about to hit 98 fire making, and you can see I'm nearly 90% of the way to 99 thieving. So I'll be roughly 1 mil XP off by the time I'm done with thieving, which again isn't the worst thing ever, and we will find other things to train fire making during. Do I have it planned right now? No. But will I figure it out? Yes. I'm kind of a dumbass for this, but thankfully I was streaming on Twitch while finishing up 99, and somebody made it clear to me that Morning's End Part 1, which is a very much needed quest, actually gives me a significant thieving XP reward. I was aware that quests give some XP and I was going to go slightly over 99, but I didn't expect the reward to be a whole 25k thieving XP. This is a solid 6 or 7 minute save, so I mean, unfortunately for the video, but thankfully for the run, I'm going to be stopping thieving 25,000 experience off. Sorry guys. Overall though, I had a lot of fun with this skill. Herbler especially, it felt super easy and relaxing to do. Fire making was a bit more of a challenge, but it was fun challenging myself to see what XP rates I could get. But yes, artifacts, just like woodcutting, you will be missed by me. And here we go guys, 23k off, basically 99 now, so I can move on to what's next. We'll get the official fireworks in the video where I do Morning's End Part 1, but for now, enjoy these fake ones. Boom, 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 boom. 99 thieving. Next, I decided to knock out a couple quests that I'm going to be needing long term, just for some extra firemaking XP. Doesn't matter when I do these quests, so I figured get them out of the way now. It's annoying to light logs while running and questing, but it's better than nothing, and I kinda did this to myself by not finishing 99 with thieving. Here I am completing Temple of Ikov. My clicks are all over the place. I'm pretty sure they're horrible because I was panicking and really trying to squeeze in as much firemaking XP as I could. Oh well, there's the first quest complete. Funnily enough, I wasn't recording, but I logged out in the area with that troll you have to kill, and when I logged back in, it bonked me for a 32. That's why you see that I'm pretty much almost dead. Thank Guthix and every other RuneScape god, excluding myself, that we did not die. Here we go boys, quest number 2 of this episode complete. Next up, a Grandmaster quest and everybody's favorite, Desert Treasure. Thankfully, since I got those fireworks for 99 thieving earlier, this is actually a really easy pickpocket, or lock, whatever it is. I know some people do this at early thieving levels and I'm spending way too much time here. I'd always recommend being at least 80 to 90, especially those who play Iron Man. You need thieving early on for GP anyway. After running through this hell they call a pyramid, finishing this up, and now I'm unlocking Ancients. So what skill is actually next? To those wondering, the answer is Driftnet, which is thieving and hunter experience. It takes place underwater, and because of that, I need an untradeable drop from these guys called flippers. So here I am cannoning them. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, I never did the mini quests you need to do to unlock them. And yes, I'm a genius when it comes to early game knowledge. Okay, so I'm back after doing the mini quest, which was talk to somebody 2 times with 3 items in my inventory. Going back to what I was saying, I need flippers to start drift netting. These guys have a 1 in 64 drop rate for it. Every kill, I have to use a fishing explosive on the spot in order to make him spawn. I try to declaw spec as much as I can. Other than that, I have my cannon hitting twice every time it does a spin, so he dies fast either way. Here is kill number 2. I got so excited when I saw the untradeable drop, but of course it was a mud skipper hat. Slightly more common at a 1 in 25 rate, but hopefully the flippers will come soon. I'm going to be skipping ahead a bit, but here's some basic gameplay. I'm actually having a lot of fun spec transferring and calling. It makes me really look forward to Slayer, which unfortunately, as you guys know, comes at the very end of this series. Here is my second hat. How many hats will we get? Since I'm cutting clips, there's 2 things you guys can use to see my measurements of how long this is taking. The first one is the timestamps in the chat box. I got my last hat at 16 and now it's 25, meaning it's been 9 minutes. The second is my fishing explosives in my inventory. I started at 250 and I use 1 per kill, so easily just subtract the number it currently is by 250 and you'll find my current KC. So in this example, 250 minus 185 equals my 55th KC. So KC number 56, getting our 3rd hat. I really hope I get flippers sooner rather than later. Coming in on nearly 100 KC, I'm kind of losing my mind at the moment. I mean, the only thing keeping me together is at least declaw specking and spec transferring myself is really fun. These things die so fast, it's pretty funny. Okay, another hat. From now on, I'm gonna have a counter. Of course, on my 100th kill, my brain stops responding and I use my Dragon Simi spec. And double, of course it's another hat. The thing that makes this so frustrating is, if you remember, I got my first hat at 1616, meaning it's been 16 minutes and I still haven't done this. This series is good because numbers go up, right? So why not have my 6th hat? We did it, boys. We leveled up our strength. As a reward for my strength level, this game will give me another hat. KC 138, I mean, why not have an 8th hat? Nearing 150, give me my 9th hat. What if I told you guys this journey is about to end? Would you believe me or expect to see me here for the next 10 minutes? That's right, we did it. KC number 156. Thank God I'm out of here. I genuinely got so excited that I typed in public chat. Now that I have flippers, all that's left for me to do is get a fishbowl to breathe in and an apparatus thing so I don't drown underwater. To get these, I just need to start RFD Pirate Pete. Completion is not necessary and you only need to do like the first 30 seconds of this quest. So you guys can see me do it right here. I'm not going to bother continuing with this. And I don't think this quest is needed in my plan to max cape, so I will not be returning to this. Of course, right here, I accidentally re-clicked it when his chat box just disappeared for like 5 seconds, so that's a rip 30 seconds. I don't really understand why Jagex has some quests like that, where like the chat box disappears for 5 seconds and then comes back, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that messes up there. Final part before you guys meet my new home for the next few weeks. I just gotta teleport to fishing trawler and talk to the guy, and he gives me everything I need to go underwater. We did it, boys. We're ready for DN. My mahogany trees are ready, so I'm quickly going to do a farm run before jumping in. As you can see, I have a tinderbox and knife and teak log in my inventory so I can get some fire making XP. Unfortunately, I think I forgot my redwood logs, so I think my fire making XP will not happen this farming run. Hopefully for future farm runs I won't forget them so that I can finish up that 99 fire making somewhere. As you can see, I have slightly over 1 mil XP to go, so it would be nice to get a head start and start chipping at it. Just hit 59 farming this run, that's pretty epic. Now let's take a look at drift netting. Welcome to DN guys, aka DriftNet. This is our home for the next few weeks, or however long 99 Hunter will take me. I'm not going to go in depth about training during this episode, so take this kind of as a sneak peek for the next episode. I did, however, just hit the big 7-0 for Magic. GZ. While I have you guys here, let me talk a bit about my hours played. If you remember, 5 weeks ago in my 5th episode, I leaked my time played. I don't leak it every episode because I think it's more fun to keep suspenseful. Plus, I can hide some embarrassingly awful stuff that I end up doing throughout the weeks. Anyways, next week is episode 10. I honestly cannot believe it's already been 10 weeks since I started this series. You are all kings. Thank you for the massive support that you've been giving me since the beginning. On episode 10, it's time for me to leak my playtime again. Be sure to expect that in the next episode. As usual, the lower levels kind of fly by, so I'll just leave my XP here while I talk about my current stats and EHP for the weekly updates that I always go through. Here are my current stats. I would say that I had a busy-ish week being back to school, but I played as much as I could, and especially on the weekend. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my results. Keep in mind that I'm actually 99 Thieving, questing XP does not count. Plus, you all attended my 99 Thieving fireworks. So in skills that I've trained, I finished up this week with 61 farming, 73 magic, 80 fishing, and 78 hunter. I don't know how many weeks DN will be, but like I said, I'll be here and nowhere else until 99 hunter. Be sure to check out my Twitch streams, as I will be live streaming as much as I can of this method especially. It's super easy to interact with chat, and we always have lovely talks. I put the link on the screen and it will also be in the description down below. EHP wise, we're at 246 now. Out of 962 efficient hours played for Max Cape, we are 25.5% of the way there, meaning it took us 10 weeks to officially hit a quarter of the way. Hopefully things pick up IRL time wise, but at the end of the day we only care about in-game anyway, so let's just hope that that stays a solid amount. As I always say, thanks for the support. I would like to say an especially big thanks to people supporting me on Patreon. One guy with a huge crown actually chose the max option. You're a big king, man. I will be ending the video here, guys, so TY for watching. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week. Peace out.